Hey there, it's Mary from stampingmary.stampinup.net. Thanks so much for joining me again today. This is another video featuring various ways you can use your Stampin' Up supplies to create cute little Easter treats. Now this one actually uses a retired set of products. This is the Storybook Friends dies and stamp set. If you still have them, then go for it, use these. Otherwise, use whatever you have in your stash. We've all got some great Easter sentiments, I know it. I'm using current product and of course that little bit of retired product as well. So let's go ahead and make it. It's very easy. It uses a piece of 6x6 cardstock. So this is a piece of Balmy Blue. It's, like I said, 6x6, and then another piece which is 1/2 inch by 6, just for that little handle. So I've made this one in Pretty in Pink, and this one is Fresh Freesia. So all Stampin' Up current colours. So let's go ahead and burnish this one. So very easy to make. So grab your score tool or your trimmer, whatever you prefer, and you're going to score at 2 and 4 on any side, then turn it round and score again at 2 and 4, and that's all there is to it. The scoring, that is. So pretty easy. Oops. So we're just going to fold all those score lines and I'm going to burnish them. Alright, so this is a little bit of cutting to do now, but nothing too difficult. So with the, which way shall we go? This with these 3 center squares facing you, right? I'm going to come up here and I'm going to start again. You've got your 3 squares in the middle. Come over, turn the paper around and just cut up this one and this one. Okay. Turn again, around to that one. Up to here. Okay, so if we left it like that, we would just have a little box that goes up like that. But we don't want that. We want this cute little crisscross right here. So what you're going to do now is we are going to cut a piece of this bit off here. So let's just trim this one down. Just eyeball it. You don't have to measure it because you're not going to see it. That. Alright, and now what we're going to do is we're going to cut from here to here. So we're going to cut this down here from that score line to that point. You can do the same over here from that score line to that point. Just fix that up. Yeah, and then the same here, score line to point, and again here. So all 4 corners. Now that looks a little bit raggedy there, so I'm just going to trim that. Just trim that up a little bit, otherwise, so that it sits a little bit nicer. And that one looks like it might need a little bit of a trim as well. Okay. And there you have it. So your box is going to look like that. So like that one. Bring these small little flaps in. It's going to come across here and over like that. Fold over and over. The same on that side. That's all there is to it. So easy. So I'm going to grab some, use whatever adhesive you like. I'm just going to grab my Stampin' Seal. This should be Stampin' Seal Plus, but it's okay. Fold one side in the other side in. Alright, so you've got 2 there. So now what I'm going to do is put a little bit of Stampin' Seal on this one. If I was making this without the video, I would actually have my Stampin' Seal Plus, but I just didn't grab it. A cardstock needs the Stampin' Seal Plus, just that little bit stronger. And there it is. It's easy, right? So easy. So grab your little handle, which was again 6 by 1/2 inch, and it's going to go on these solid pieces here, so that crisscross is the side. All right. So just put a little bit of seal on the bottom, or you can use Tombow. Actually, I might use a little bit of Tombow. And also I just use my bone folder to give that a quick, just to break the fibre in the paper and the cardstock. Put that on there. Just a little peg to hold it on. It's not going to stay there. Right, and go in there. Right, just leave that for 1 second. I've also got my additional pieces here. So I've cut a piece of basic white, thick basic white, using the perennial postage dies, and another piece of balmy blue using the Stitch Shapes dies. I stamped the sentiment, which, as I mentioned, is from Storybook Friends. Whatever stamp set you have that works for Easter, it's actually stamped in Secrecy. And then the little bunny, which I've already die cut. So let's pop the bunny on there. I popped some dimensionals on the back already. And let's put a couple of dimensionals behind it. I really like crafting at Easter time because there's so many things you can do, so many ways to craft. Right, let's pop that on again. What do we think? Oh, so I've got all the little cute little colorways. I really like it in the blue. I like all these pastel colors, subtles, I should say. Isn't that perennial postage dies are such a good die set to have? If you don't have them, they are well worth the investment because they are really useful. I'm going to pop that on there with this little bit of, this goes on there. And finally, some of the balmy blue gingham ribbon. I love this ribbon. I love it, love it, love it. Actually, I should have put that on first because I was going to wrap it round, but we'll make a bow instead. I wrapped it round on these ones, but it's okay. I love anything gingham. So as soon as I saw this ribbon, so this is a current product, obviously, from Stampin' Up, and it's a bit big. And you'll find it in the current catalogue, the current mini catalogue. Oh my lord. Sometimes a bow just does not want to comply, does it? That's okay. This gingham ribbon is so cute. Like I said, anything gingham, I am totally in on it. Glue dots. Where are my glue dots? I just have to get the edge of my glue dots back. So, yeah, it goes on there like that. Oh, and there you have, oh, not quite finished. There's another layer. So this one here, can you see? It's got the little cute little dimensions on there. These are from the Stampin' Up catalogue. These are the Easter assortment adhesives. Lemon Lolly, Barley Blue, Balmy Blue, and I'm going to say Pretty in Pink. I could be wrong, but yeah, I've put the link in the description bar below for these ones. They're so cute, little Easter eggs. They've got the dots and the eggs. Let's put an Easter egg on there again. I've put all the dimensions that I've used for this little box, and all the products I've used, the current products, Stampin' Up products I've used, are also in the description bar below. And there you have it. Cute little gift, little Easter treat box. What do you think? You give it a go? I hope so. Thanks so much for watching today. Have a great day, and I hope to see you again. Bye.